Hi, everybody. This is Meri Atelier. I see a couple of you are just sitting out there waiting for Meri. Hi, Aunt Beck. Ready for some doodle playtime? All right. Hi, Linda. I was kind of waiting for 7:30 to come. I didn't want to jump the gun. I'm usually late. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. This is Friday, March the 29th. Can you believe we only have 2 more days left in March? And then a quarter of our year is gone already. Oh my, look at my journal. It's growing fat. This is just for story time. I will take that and set it over to the side here. I have a list. Oh my goodness, look at all you coming in. Whoa. Whoa. Let me catch up with chat. Barb's in the house. Hi, Barb. Hi, Whispering Cauldron. Janet. She has a list. Hi, Janet. Hi, G. Welcome. Hi, Terry Cleveland. Welcome, ladies. Okay. Well, I do have a list. And I've been keeping it in here so that I can find it. Then I take it out and I forget where I put it. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Vanessa, Carlana, Fireball, Baby Beth. Oh, for goodness sakes, welcome. Baby Beth, Fireball, Baby Beth. Crafty Grandma, hi, I haven't seen you for such a long time. Whoa. Violet, hi, Violet. Welcome, everybody. Diana Warner, I haven't seen you for a long time either. Hi. Mina Parrish is in the house. Well, while you're all popping in, welcome, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and do my reverse collage. This only takes a few minutes, and I try to get it done right at the beginning of every Friday session. Hi, Tanya. Tanya does Totally Junk Journal on Sundays at 12 noon Central Time. And Tanya, my Totally Junk Journal has already outgrown its cover. I am going to have to make another cover, I think. It is getting fat. I think I'm going to need a volume 2, Tanya. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Beth Ann. Hi, Beth Ann. Who else is coming in here? Violet. Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. For goodness sakes, look at you all coming in here. I hope you're all having a really good Friday. Jerry closed on her house this week, and Scott and Becky closed on their property this week. How cool is that? So that takes a lot of stress off of them, both of them. Well, I know it does off of Jerry. I think Scott and Beth were just wanting to sell it. They want to. They're wanting to. I think Aunt Beck is down working on your house this weekend. I think I saw Becky say that she was painting this weekend. Well, I'm getting gold where the angels should be. We're getting little gold angels here. There we go. I just want gold in the kind of in the margins here. Yeah. And let's just take my brush and swoosh it off on a page. Yeah, we'll do it on this one. Get the rest of it off. Well, last night was my little grandniece's spring program, their school, so we went to that. I tell you, I can't help it. I tear up every time I see those kids perform. I'm a sucker for kids' programs. They come marching in there, waving their hands, welcoming everybody, just waving, and seeing all those first, second, third graders just tore at my heart. Of course, I got tears in my eyes. I loved it. I loved it. Well, that's crossed off my list. Hi, Kendra. Holly. Hi, Holly. Welcome, welcome. Aunt Beck says, I'm sick of painting ceilings and walls, but we still have a bunch left to do. You must have a mansion, Becky. But you did that hallway. You did all that trim. I imagine you are sick of it. We have a ways to go on our house, but we are slowly getting ready. Then you get to go house hunting and move into a new house. Hi, Gael. Welcome, welcome, lady. Kendra, Beth Ann, Mindy, Mina, Mitzi, Violet, G. Look at you all coming in here. You might too. You might too what, Tanya? She got 5 stitches on her forehead and had to go stay with her daughter a few days. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Yes, and I've been realizing it's been, oh, you might have to start a new cover. Another journal, a volume 2. A volume 2. Oh, here's the program. Here's the programs. I picked up extra. They colored them. And look, they're all colored. Let's see. They're all colored differently. This one's really pretty. This one's sort of pretty. This one looks like it might be a ghost copy of this one. But this says Maya and this says Ella. It looks like Maya didn't have very strong crayons. And I don't have one. This one's done by Oliver. I hope they don't mind. I don't know who Oliver is. And this one's done by Tyler. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to put these in my art journal, but not tonight. They just happened to be there. Oh, I love the kids. Guys are way ahead of me. A second book cover. Yeah, Tanya. Well, guess what? I got Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail. Oh, yeah, Tanya, we want to hear about your mother. Mom says thank you to all of you. Well, she's probably going to, hi, Patricia Stubbs. She's probably still going to get cards. I don't know if mine reached its destination yet, but it's on its way. Look, I got gold on my phone. I don't know if I can get that off. I guess if I have to have some color on my phone, it's got to be gold. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. She's still getting mail, so her whole week has been so much fun. She did catch me through about the second day. She knew I'd done something. Hi, Lynn. Lynn. Guess what Lynn did? That little sneaky Lynn, she bought a ticket for me from Carhartt for her contest. So you guys, I'm officially entered in the Vagabond Carhartt drawing. It's just so good. She surprised me. She surprised me today. I think it was today that she notified me. And then Carhartt, yeah, Lynn, thank you so much. You guys are totally, look, Happy Mail. Oh, I was going to put the link in here to click on Lynn's channel. And if you're not subscribed to her, go give her some love and big thank yous from Meri. But that means I only have a 1 in 30 chance of winning. So there's 30 people who could win that. So that was just sweet of Lynn to do that. Okay, I'm putting in a channel link here to Ronda Winstead, Ronda without the H, her channel. Click on that link if you have a chance. She sent me some unexpected happy mail here. I was not expecting this. I am in her group that I have to tell you, I've been very, very bad about getting out to anything on Facebook. I'm lucky if I get out to YouTube. Let's see if I can snip this. And I noticed she also sent some to Jerry. And I didn't know Jerry did not open all her happy mail. I'm going to open all mine. Jerry said, we won't bore you. And I'm going, I'm not bored. Is anybody else bored? Oh, Jerry, you're so funny. Well, let me tell you, it is so appreciated. You guys are just totally good to me. I've known Rhonda for a couple years now. She's a very talented artist, needle artist, very talented lady. But I haven't kept up with her, and so that's why this surprised me. Look at this. Look at this. It's a double wrap. It's double wrapped. Oh, is Cheryl in the house? Is little sister Cheryl in the house? Let me know when she comes in, because I have a message for her. I haven't seen her come in. Hi, Holly. Hi, Lynn. Let's see. Holly, Lynn. Let's see. He got the last ticket, she told him. Oh, Kendra. Wait, let's see what Kendra's saying. Kendra, my hubby bought me a ticket, and he got the last ticket. Wow, Kendra, you were pretty lucky. Thank you, Janet. Little sister Cheryl. Now, this is from Rhonda without the H. I put a link to her channel. And the way I understood it from Jerry, she also sent Jerry at Recycle Parks for Art some happy mail. And the way I understood it from Jerry, she said she was moving and she was cleaning out. So Jerry and I are benefiting. So I kind of know what I'm going to get here. Kind of. Some tickets. Oh, how fun is this? Fun, fun, fun. Tickets, tickets. Tickets in a little envelope with, looks like a prescription, a pill envelope for take every blank hours, Dr. So-and-so. So that's fun. Ephemera. Name, apartment, and date. And this is note to self. Oh, look, they're coffee dye. Confidential, happiness cards, news flash. Oh, these are fun. These will make some fun ATCs for maybe my last 4 ATCs in my book. Note to self. Waiting on a few promised donations, Lynn says, for that drawing. General instructions. It looks like she's copy dyed these. Watch your step, handle with care, no substitution. Lather, rinse, repeat. Do not try this at home. And then there's a receipt. These are 7 gypsies. Announcing really big news, report card, subjects, art, drawing, collage, urban sketching, a permission slip to go urban sketching, I think. Meridel Abrams at the Meri Atelier is hereby granted permission to go urban sketching anytime her heart's desires. I'm making up my own permission slip. Patricia Stubbs is in house. She's saying hello to people. Let's see what else is in here. All sorts of goodies. Ooh, I've got unstaplies. I have a staple remover here. Oh, that's not it. Where's my staple remover? What did I do with my staple remover? You know how things get buried? I get a box to keep all the extra stuff in. Here's the stapler. Where's the remover? Arr! Well, can't find that. Right? But I am insistent, so we will get... I hate to use my scissors, but I guess I will. I kind of cleaned my scissors, but they still got some gunk on them from that drywall tape. That, not drywall, carpet tape there. It's got some, it's got to be cleaned better. But I'm going to remove these staples. Because I've got to see, it looks like ATC coins and circles here. I'm opening everything. I'm opening everything. Put that there. Hi, Alina. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. All sorts of little circles. How cool is this? Look at these. Look at all these. Oh, these are fun. All sizes. Oh, Rhonda, thank you so much. Very cool. Very cool. Lots of little envelopes. Which makes Meri a very curious lady. Come on. How come you're not opening? Oh, little inchies and tags and hearts and oh. Let's see what the inchies are. There's more little circles. Look at these inchies. Paris. No, that's Italy. That's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. An envelope. I suppose you guys can't see these very well because I'm not zoomed in. Let me zoom in one. Let me zoom in. There, that's a little better. A key. Ladies, some blanks. Oh, how cool. How cool. Rhonda, thank you so much. And some twinchies. These look like twinchies. If they're not inchies, they're twinchies. Twinchies is 2. And some banners. Very cool. Very cool. Now, do you think I can get them all back in the envelope? We shall see. We shall see. Rhonda, thank you so much. I can't say I don't have little paper ephemeris. You guys have taken care of me there. Come follow me. I will make you fishers of Nin. Oh, it's a note card. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. I think that's Matthew 6:33. No, Matthew 4:19. Follow me and I will make you fishers of men. It's a notepad. Thank you so much. What else do we have? More ephemeris. Swift gift dividend coupon. Get gifts faster. Ooh, I almost think I could put this one in my bank book. B&W, here's a little Jesus notebook. Lithograph paper. I think she gave one of these to Jerry. And another one, a little notebook. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, I can't get that one in. We'll put these in. There's more. Oh, cool. Book text and postage stamps. And I guess I get to open this. It's sealed. It's sealed. Let's see what's in it. She sews. Rhonda is a quilter. She makes beautiful journals, beautiful, and she used a lot of sewing in them. See, I think that's part of the front there, but I want to make sure. Collector by Hoffman International. Dedicated to hope. Oh, it's a zine. Make a change. Oh, it's a zine. Thank you, Rhonda. And here's another one. Friendship isn't a big thing. It's a million little things. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love it. I'm going to keep that one out, I think. And do I have any more in here? There's one more in here. Ooh, there's 2 more in here. Ooh. Meri, I haven't talked to you in a while, that's for sure. And I was thinking about you and thought I'd share some goodies with you before my studio is all packed up. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for mentoring me in my early YouTube days. I told her a few things. I'm sharing some of my religious goodies. I can't do that with everyone. Well, you can sure send me religious goodies. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Jesus is my savior and best friend. Oh, see, I got a picture of my best friend on here. Oh, this is cool. Thank you, Rhonda. This is like a little oh, what do they call those books where you put the my mind just blew. You know, where you put the little cord in the center. This is very cool. Thank you, Rhonda. I think I'll save that out for my journal, too. Betty Boop, what a nice Happy Meal. Yes, it is. What is that journal style where they have the elastic in the center? You know, with the traveler's notebooks. And it starts with an S, and I cannot think of the words not on my tongue. It's a Midori. Yes, not an SM. A Midori style, yes. And they use them for traveler's notebooks, yes. That's Midori. Why did I think an S? I don't know. My mind is getting old. And looky here, a little tissue holder with tissues in it. Oh, this is cute. I'm going to put this in my purse. Every time we go someplace, I got tissues by my recliner, and I go there and pull out 3 or 4 because I don't have any tissues. I'm going to keep that out. Keep that out. Oh, she's got more. She's got more here. Look at this. Woohoo. I have to open it all. I can't just open a few things and say, I'm not going to bore you. Teasing Jerry. I'll bore you stiff until I'm done. This is cut on, these are some folders. It's cut on the folder thing here. There. Well, let's look at the folders since that is out. Look, some folders. That will be fun. Some folders. Now I know my Redeemer lives. It's kind of like an Easter egg. Book 4 of Patents. A certified copy to James A. Pickard. Recorded as of February 1893, grants the East quarter of township, blah, 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 and da, 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 da. Patents. That's a township. I wonder why. Signed by President Ruther B. Hayes. Huh. The Whitman Abstract Company. How, book 4 of patents. How come a patent is a northeast quarter of section 11, township 16 north? I thought patents were on inventions and stuff like that. That confuses me. Milk and pickles, there's a shopping list. And let's see what's in here. I thought she would be sending something fabric related. Look at this. Look, it looks like a cuff off of a blouse. A little center maybe of a doily or a hanky. It's got some edging. Oh, and here's a hanky. Oh, see, this is what she puts in her journals. Just so soft and delicate. And here's a folded, well, this is looks like a folded part of a napkin or a hanky that she's stitched down this way, but then she put it like this. But let's open this up. I'm not done here. Oh, look at this. It's a cross-stitched. Oh, that's pretty. This will, I want to make a fabric journal yet for like Lisa did, and these will go in a fabric journal. I'll put these in my fabric pile. I thought she'd be sending me something with fabric because she's very much into that. One more thing left in here. Two more things. And oh, did I put these back in here? And there's another little Jesus book. I think I put that back in there. I think I showed this to you, and that I know I showed that to you. And then there was this where I got that little piece out there. Let's put these away. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Bless your heart. Bless your heart for sharing all of this. I just get the benefit of all you wonderful people. I just... I have some really neat internet friends. My brother and the local post lady think so too. They're always amazed. I got another package, Mary. Let's see. I'm going to put this with my fabric. I'm going to put these in here. And I'm going to keep these out. I'm going to keep that out. Now let's catch up with chat. And I got another Happy Mail to open. This other Happy Mail I was expecting, but I'm anxious to share it with you. Oh, thank you, Beth Ann. I think I get the better end of the deal. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Welcome, welcome. Barb Fillion is here. Beth Ann, Lynn, Mitzi. Isn't that nice, Happy Mail? Holly, Patricia. Mary, we'll tell you to take a nap, Beck. Becky, go take a nap. If you do, we will understand. This week has been exhausting. Becky says, I've got still, and I'm getting sleepy. I hope I don't fall asleep. Becky, if you need to go take a nap, there's always the video replay. You can always watch the replay. I won't hold it against you. You know, I listened to you the other day and I couldn't chat because my hands were full of gesso. I was doing these pages that you're looking at right here. Let me zoom out again because you need to see my full desk for the next one. I'm not going to get all that in there. Let me put this down here with the Happy Mail. Happy Mail. And my little programs from the children's. Let's see. Let me see. What I want to do here is get this out. I want to see, I've got this little pocket here. I'm thinking some of these things will fit Oh, it just fits. Just fits. And then these, let's see, I wanted to keep this. I'm going to make a pocket for this. I'm going to put it in. I think I'll just clip it here for now. Has little Sister Cheryl come in? Has anybody seen little Sister Cheryl yet? Doesn't look like she's in. Let me know when that lady comes in. Okay, and then this I'm going to put in my purse. That will get used. All right, let's fold this up again. You're watching for me? Thank you, Janet. Not yet? Okay. Well, let's go to the next happy mail, which came from our well-known and very much loved Shannon Green. Shannon Green. Now, you know what this is. And I can't wait to share this with you. I know what it is already. But I haven't seen them in real life. These are my 2019 custom keepers. Boy, she really fit those in there just right. Man, she just got them to fit too, didn't she? Wow. I might have to destroy this envelope. She's got a card that says Meri. Let's open that. Of course, she sealed it. Sealed it good, Shannon. Oh, it's a... Oh, I can't wait to see what she's done here. I got a piece of Shannon art. Look, oh, got her business card. Got what her stickers. This will go in my journal. Got her by Shannon Green and Jason Green, chief inventor of stuff and chief maker of stuff by Shannon Green. Look at this card. Look at this card. Shannon art. Oh, wow. I can't believe. See, I doodle, but I don't have this kind of patience. I don't have this kind of patience. Should call mine scribble doodle. Scridoodle, scribble doodle. And then she signed it, thank you, my friend. And looky here. I can't wait to show you these. I literally cannot wait. This is one. It's huge. It's huge. Now, let me show you what I'm thinking. Let me zoom out one more time. You're going to see my lap, but look how wide. I think we measured these are 57 inches wide. Look at this. I guess it goes like this. Because this is the wrap. This is the spine. No, it goes like this. This would be the front cover. And this would be the spine. And she put 4 in there. I think I'm going to get 6 in there. And let's try my March journal. And just think, this is March. I've got 5 more journals to put in here. I've got 5 more journals to put in here. Let me go back here. Let me go back up one. So I think that it's just going to be big enough. It's going to be just big enough. And by the time I get 5 of them in here, or 6 of them in here, it's going to take up all that room. And the back of it, she sent me, she picked this out. I didn't realize that this was here. I was looking at other parts of the billboard. And look, it's a cloud. It's all cloud. I won't have to paint this at all. This is just as it is, just like that. I'm loving it. I absolutely love it, Shannon. So when I get July's journal done, I will be putting 6 of these, January through July, in one of these custom keepers. And I'm sure that this will hold 6 just barely by the time I get done. And then it'll have the wraparound and the ties on it. I am so happy with these. Shannon does such a beautiful job. Now let me show you the other one, because I love the other one. I love the other one. Let me show it to you. Look what it says here. Oh, look what she put on the inside. Oh, did she? Let's see what she put on the inside of this one first. Oh, she put just blue, more blue sky. It's beautiful, Shannon. I think it, well, yeah, it has to go this way. I love it. Just love it. And this will take up a lot of shelf space. But just think that when you open this up from the back, it says, come see what you've, and it's supposed to be been missing. But the come see part, when it's sitting on the shelf, well, it come and invites you almost to come look at the journals. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then this is the inside part, which is totally cool too. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's kind of like plants. And then these are looks like industrial here. That is so cool. I am loving them. And she did my wraparound for me, because I have to have wraparound. And each one of these will hold 6 of my fat journals. I can't wait till the end of the year to bind these all in. So that was my other happy mail. I knew that one was coming. You'll see more of those later. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Totally cool school stuff. And then this will go in my my journal here. Happy mail. I'm just going to put it in here for now. And yeah, I need some bobby pins. I'll put her business cards in here and these little stickers. So, by Shannon Green. Yeah. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome, welcome. Isn't Shannon the neatest? Yeah, very cool. By Shannon Green. I'm such a good typist. I'm so good. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. There's Shannon's YouTube channel for anybody who's curious. Let's see. Right now, I'm just going to put these right here at the top of my, no, I'm going to put these in here too. I should put them in the envelope, but I'm just going to load up this. And then later I'll go in and put things like I want them. There. What I wanted to do, well, I'll be getting this out when I do my doodles. But what I want to do right here is I have been doing, in fact, I worked ahead and finished all my sketch-a-days. My fib sketch-a-days. I just did artist choices for the remaining ones. Where do they start? That's 13. Where do they? This is the first. This is 1 through 7. And, well, you know, you've seen them before. This is 13 through 18. This is through 21. But what I want to do is go in here, have patience with me. I did a couple more little sketches. I filled out this page. What I want to do is, let's just do it in gold since I have some gold on there. Let's grab my gold again. That's not, well, yeah, we could use this. Let's use this gold. I can get that water soluble there. And I just want to put in some background in here. I like to do that on my pages. On these, I feel like it just kind of adds some art to it. To all my scribbles. And I'm just going to leave that like that. See, I've almost filled up my entire journal here. Lisa, above. Let's see. Lisa says, I'm buffering. Lisa says, I made the do-it-yourself drop spindle for hand spindling wool. I will upload it sometime tonight. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lisa. I can't wait to see it. And I'm sure that there'll be a lot of other people who want to see that too. Yeah, I have some wool roving that's coming your way, Lisa. I haven't put it in the mail yet. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get that out to you. Let's fill these in. These are the last of my fib sketches here. And this is that screen printing ink that Annie V sent to me, the gold that I always use. I've been using it, Annie V. This is the Australian gold. And you probably, oh, I guess you're seeing it a little. Let's zoom in one more. My camera. Yeah. One more. I'll play with my camera. I just as soon use my fingers as the brush, I tell you. I just as soon use my fingers. And this is, they say it's safe for kids to use, so I don't have any hesitancy of putting my finger in that and swooshing it around. And I don't care if it swooshes over on that. Let's go back to this one. This is the inside of a book cover called The Immigrants. I read that book, but I read it a few years ago, so. There we go. Just getting some gold on it. And excuse me while I look for the one I just did. Was that it? Here, let's put some more gold on here. I was watching Dee Dee Willingham do some of her collage work, and I was watching her paint with her fingers. Was that her collage video? I can't remember what video it was, but she likes to paint with her fingers too. And I go, yeah, Dee Dee, now you're inspiring me. There. And I think that's it. I did that one. I think that was the last one I wanted to do. You do such a good job. That one spinning video that you had, it looked so fun to do that, Lisa. It looked so fun to do that. Now, what I wanted to do, I need to catch up with my ATCs. Aunt Beck, if you need to go to sleep, I won't be offended. I need to catch up with my ATCs here. I need to find out which, let's see. I think it's the next set here. And what I'm going to do real fast, now I won't be able to see, hi River City. I won't be able to see chat while I'm doing this because I'm going to go to my gallery. And, oh, I can see chat over on my, hi Jeremy. Jeremy. Jeremy, we do talk, I do testify of my religion here. I am a Christian, but I really don't preach sermons in here. So I'm going to leave your comments up, but please remember that this channel has a lot of people of a lot of different faiths. I'm a Christian and I believe in, I believe in Christian values, but I also believe in tolerance. And I'm not saying you don't, but I really don't do. No, don't, Janet, don't, unless he starts, scrolling it. Don't, just let him be. But Jeremy, just, this is not a religious channel. This is an art channel. I don't want to remove your comment, but I just want to let you know that there are a lot of people of a lot of different faiths in here, and I respect that. I respect people of different faiths. We're all on our own journeys. The Lord finds us in different ways. Let's put it that way. Okay? Yeah, this is my channel. Let's just leave his comments alone, and as long as he doesn't cause a lot of issues, don't do anything about it. I mean, everybody has their own faith, and honestly, Jeremy is entitled to his faith too. But I just don't want a lot of preaching going on in here. Because this is an art channel. There are other channels where people can find religious teaching if they want it. This is not a channel to try to convert people to Christianity. Lynn, I wish you would not have done that. This is my channel. I was telling him it was okay to do that. I've never really had that happen to me, but let's talk about that while I'm here. I'm a Christian. I have Christian values. I have a strong Christian faith. But And I respect everybody's values. And to tell you the truth, I think the Lord does too. The Holy Spirit brings us to his table in his own way. I don't believe in a lot of preaching to people on my art channel. It was a very religious statement, Beth. It was very religious, and it wasn't bad religious. It wasn't bad. It's just that I don't want a lot of preaching going on here, because there are people of all faiths that come to my channel, and I respect where people are. I'm not trying to convert anybody to my faith. Although if you want to know about it, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, Lynn retracted his statements. Oh, it means you blocked him someplace else? Oh, that's interesting, because it says that it was blocked by you. You mean if you block him someplace else, it blocks it here too? Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. Something happened to him. Maybe he took his own statement away. I don't know what he did. I don't see it now. I saw it before. Maybe it scrolled off. I don't know. But if anybody wants to talk to me about their faith, let's talk about it privately. I don't want to do it on my art channel. Although I do respect Christian values, but I don't believe in pushing and offending other people with my beliefs. So, okay, Lynn, I didn't know that. I don't see him now either. So, I don't know what happened. Yeah, religion and politics you won't discuss on your channel. Beth says she doesn't discuss religion and politics. I don't mind a few general statements, like, like I say, my religion is Christianity. I believe very strongly in that. But I also believe in tolerance, because I believe the Lord gives us the right to choose. And be careful how you choose is what I say. And, if somebody wants me to explain Christianity to them, I would rather do it privately. I don't want this to turn into a group where people get preached at if they come in here. This is an art channel. We do art here. I don't see him. His statements are gone. He must have deleted them or something. I don't know what happened to them. They're gone. So let's just move on. You didn't block him today. Okay, Lynn. Okay, very cool. Well, I thought you blocked him, Lynn, but if you didn't, great. Good. Thank you. Hi, Journey. Welcome. Let's move on. I was going to sketch here. Now I'm very reluctant to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let me know if he comes back. I'll keep an eye on my laptop, or if anybody comes in here. I don't know. I wish he. Yeah, let's move on. I have. I'm looking for it. Here. What I want to do on here is some really fast sketches. And I got all of these off of Pixabay. And I'm going to do this really fast. Don't expect them to be perfect. This one, let me zoom in one here. And I need to go up one. I'm still getting used to how this camera goes, so just be patient with me. One more maybe. There. And pull this down a little. Welcome to everybody who's come in here. Welcome, welcome. These photographs I got off of Pixabay. And I will put references to them in the, I can't put links. Pixabay doesn't let you put links. But if you credit the photo artist and put pixabay.com, that seems to, you know, give him enough credit to know where you got the folder, the reference folder, the reference picture. So this little guy is wearing overalls. Now I'm hoping Lynn isn't mad at me, because I thought Lynn, don't get mad at me. I thought you booted him out. Lynn will say, give me back my ticket, Meri. No. All right. Let's see. He's got a little hand down here, which I'm just going to just kind of put little fingers like that. And he's got a little overall pocket here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want some ATCs that are sketches. And I could have sat at my recliner and done this today, but I thought it would be fun just to show you how I sketch. You know, I sketch. I don't worry about mistakes. I don't worry about, you know, getting one solid line. I sketch. I go back and forth and, you know, I sketch. Sometimes it looks like them and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, he's got some little boy hair here. And sometimes I get marks from, I think that came from the other page. I'm not sure where that mark came from. He's got some little puffy, poofy lips. There. Now, let's go to the next one. I'll come back to him. Here's another little one here. Big blue eyes. Big blue eyes. And I'm going to come back and work on his eyes a little bit more, but right now I just want a quick sketch. Little eyebrows. Little eyebrows. Yeah, a little smaller. Little ear. He's good. Oh, this is a little girl. This is a little girl, I think, because she's got an earring in. I wouldn't have known without the earring. Boy, that's for a hoop earring. That's a pierced ear on this little baby. I guess mommies know what they're doing, but she's got her hair really short. I've never seen a baby with pierced ears. I'm from the old way of thinking. I didn't get my ears pierced till I was, gosh, I had to be 30 before I got my ears pierced. Now I don't even wear them because they're uncomfortable for me. I'm always I don't wear jewelry much because I play with it. I break it. Yeah, and she's got little lips here. We'll give her a little. And then she's kind of turned, looking over her shoulder. Like that. Now come back and work with the eyes. Let's go to the next one. How's chat going? Let's check chat. Thank you, Lynn. Christian said, does anybody know how to turn off video chat on Facebook? And Lynn says, hit the end call button. You have at least 50 people trying to video chat me, and it's very annoying. Wow. Yeah, Christian, this is an art channel, though. Are you the person who... I'll take my 60 messages per second elsewhere. Bye, people. Okay. It was a troll. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Hopefully he's gone. A Christian troll or a troll posing to be a Christian? I just got to be quiet. I am not going to talk. I'm going to talk art. I'm drawing this little girl's bangs. And she's got kind of a face coming this way. I'll get into trouble if I talk. Trolls should remember that. And let's see, her head's coming this way, and then she's got a shoulder. I might have her head at more of an angle than hers is. Is he back? Shannon is awesome. Shannon is awesome. I'll bet those 60 ladies don't stay around long. Lynn. And let's give her a little nose here. Oops, that isn't what I wanted to do, but maybe the lips will help. That isn't really what I wanted. Her ear is way... Now see, this is not a good drawing here. I got her ear way over here. It should be kind of up in here. So I'm just going to put it up where I think it should be, and I'll leave that. And what I'll probably do is come back in with my background and color that out. I don't like how square her face is. I want to round out her face a little bit more. So I just keep going. I just keep going when I sketch. I don't... Mistakes are just learning opportunities, I guess. And let's see. I think I want her ear more in here. I don't like this area of her head. Let's give her a blouse, a dress with some buttons here, some little pleats. I'll come back in and work with that one. I just want to do fast sketches. I really like this photograph. These are all off of Pixabay. I like this photograph of this young boy. I hope I can sketch him decent here. Let's see. His hair. And his eyes are coming in here. The other eye coming here. And I don't like that. I don't messed up his eye. I messed it up. I'm going to leave it for now. We'll go take care of it later. Put in the eye there. That eye should be over further. Oh, dear me. Mary's not perfect. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. Oops, I hit my camera. Sorry. Well, that's not the blue I want. Let's get this blue. Hopefully that one will work. I don't have enough room on my desk. And let's put some, it's pretty dark behind him. I'm going to put green behind him. Now this will go through, let's see. Grab a, yeah. I feel like I'm pulling from the bottom, the tablecloth off from the bottom of the table there. Let's color this in. Really fast. These are fast kid sketches. I wanted to do some with ATCs here. Cheryl's here. Little sister Cheryl. Hi. You were at Malaya's auction. Welcome, Cheryl. Cheryl, I have a message for you. I told them to let me know when you came in because I wanted to tell you, you had asked about your kitty cat picture that you sent. You wanted to know if I put it in my journal. I'm going to put it in April's journal because I want it to go with the story. Like I'm going to take the picture here that Sharon sent of the criminal, and I'm going to put it up here in front with where I'm writing the story. So when I do the story of the little bandit, when he comes in, I'm going to put your picture with it. That's what I wanted to know when you came in, because I wanted you to know that. I'm saving it for my April journal. Let's see. That's all I wanted to tell you. I just wanted to be sure that you knew that, because I saw where in the other chat you'd asked me about it and I missed it. What isn't Shannon's aren't those custom keepers, aren't they the neatest? They are so neat. Tina, hi Tina. Sharon Lombard and Violet. And whoop whoop, Cheryl's in the house, Beck says. This resting thing is messing with your schedule. Teresa, that's funny. Cheryl's in the house. Thank you guys for letting me know. Cheryl, I told him to let me know when you came in. And Lynn's my considering off message a troll. Yeah, but you know what though, Lynn? I get in trouble because sometimes I see off messages and they're not trolls and I block them. Then I feel guilty. Who was it the other day I blocked and it wasn't a troll and I felt so, it was a couple weeks ago. It was I guess they said hi, but they didn't look like they were a legitimate person. And I blocked them. And you blocked them for just saying hi? Well, he looked like a troll. What can I say? I get in trouble. So, but that really was an off message. But I'm kind of glad he came in and did that because it gave me an opportunity to tell you all how I feel about my religious faith. And I'm very strong in my faith, but I don't feel like I should force anybody else to believe like I believe. I'm very willing to talk about what I believe if you want to hear it. But I'll bet you that 99% of you don't want to go there, you know? And this is, you come here to hear art and to chat art. And this is an art channel. So let's give this guy some blue eyes. This little guy. He's kind of got dark eyes, but give him some blue eyes here. A little bit of black. Where's my... There, that helped. And his hair... It's, what am I doing here? His hair is his hair is blonde, kind of a blondish brown. I need to get a bigger box for my markers. I'm loving these Pen Plus Gear markers, but they don't always have what I want. Now there's gold. I thought I had a brown in here. Here, I'll just kind of use this. Now that's black. I don't want black. I'll just make it yellow. Yellow, and let's play with the gold. And the same with his skin. His skin's white, and you know, I don't want to make it pink, but I think I will. Just put a little pink around his elbow and in here. And this is why I should be using watercolor. All right, let's go to this one. She's got, oh, we can make this pink. She's very pink. She's very pink in here. And let's do this blue. So these are just kind of sketchy sketches. I'm not meaning for these to be beautiful works of art. I just want little windows of children here. And I think watching all those kids yesterday tore at my heart. Tore at my heart. All those little ones. And then they had what they called moderators. And they'd get up there and you could hear the "My name is," and they were going to introduce the song. And then it would, you know, they're very shy kids. Very shy. Well, I'd be shy too if I had 400 people, moms and dads, watching me. 400. There were over 400 there. That the auditorium was full. Let's put some blue in here, purpley blue in here. Almost black there. And this one, these last two, I kind of really messed up. Let's see if I can rescue them. I'm going to make her hair totally gold. And I think by coming in here, probably maybe with that. This red. Yeah, I'm a little bit more happy with it. And let's just continue with the blue eyes. Her eyes are probably brown, but I can't find my brown. I know it's in here someplace. I got grays. Is that it? That's a... some red lips on them. So sometimes I just like to sit and sketch. I get inspired by what's going on in the, you know, on my pictures and everything. And I don't care so much that they look like what's going on, if, I mean, what my photo reference, as if I just sit and play with them. And by the time I'm done, I'm a lot happier with them. Where was that brown? I had it in my hand. let's see, and I want to bring his eye over this way a little bit more. Like that. And his hair, I'm going to give him brown hair too. And I didn't give him any lips. I think by this time I was getting disgusted with it. There. Let's go with a blue shirt. And let's make that. There. That's kind of all I want to do, I think, on these. I don't have these last two, their noses defined too well. Or their eyebrows. That's all I think I want to do. They're kind of real fast. I don't want to say cartoon sketches, but they're just real fast. I looked at it, I sketched it really fast. And I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm happy with them. This one I might work with a little bit more. Her hair really should be more in there. Yeah. Just really fast sketches, and I'm not going for photorealism. I'm going for what way were they looking? Like this little gal is looking over her shoulder. He's looking up that way. Her head is tilted and she's looking that way. And this guy's looking this way. And I just think they're just really light-hearted. Now, I may go back and sketch these again. Not tonight. Is the auction tomorrow, Lynn? That's what she's saying. Hi, Journey, and anyone I missed. You've been listening and arting. Yay, G. Hi, Miss Allie K. The Disabled Artists Foundation is having an auction Saturday, April 6th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube channel Careheart. Lots of fun treasures and a great cause, 501c nonprofit. Thank you, Lynn. You're more than welcome to promote that. Miss Ali Kaye says, hi, guys. I got caught up in a project and forgot Meri was on. That's okay, Ali K. I totally get it. Azure. Hi, Azure. Welcome, welcome. Arlene's in here. Hi, Arlene. Hello to anyone I've missed. And Lisa said she's putting up I'll go back and sign these on the back. Ooh, I almost like it better on the back than I do the front. I'll go back and sign these and document everything on the back later. Later, Gator. Let's move along. Meri, 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 Meri. You know what I wanted to do, though? What I want to do is take one of these, and I think this orange one might be a good one to take. And what I want to do, somebody suggested in here, and I've done this before, but I haven't done it for a long, 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 long time. Let's close up my book. Let's put my bobby pins away. Get out a piece of wax paper. And get out this little spray bottle. And I'm going to take this apart and get out my pliers. Yeah, I know you guys know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pull this out if I can. There it goes. Drop her in there. And I guess I'll just throw this away. Unless anybody knows what to do with an empty. I guess it might make some sort of a decoration. I could keep it for a three-dimensional collage, couldn't I? Keep all my empty pins. Maybe I will. We'll put that there for a minute. I'll have to think about that. I have some 91%. 91%. And let's see if I can put it in there without spilling it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And I think that's about as full as I'm going to put it. I don't know if that will, we'll just let it set maybe till Tuesday morning and see if that may have been too much alcohol, but we'll see. I can already see some color coming. And that's color. That's not a dirty bottle. That's coming off of that's coming off of the felt tip pen. I could probably drop a red one in there too. Let's do that. Let's put my alcohol away so I don't spill my alcohol. Let's put a red one in there. Let's mix the colors. That is kind of pretty though. It's already turning kind of an orange. I'll put it like that so you guys can, well, you can't see much, can you? Let's put a red one in there. Because my markers, these markers are getting dry. They still mark, but they are very, you know, I have, they're scratchy marks. They're not, they don't make me happy anymore. Oops. Let's put the red one in there. Make it a reddish gold color. Ooh. Now, I think the longer you leave this in, it has to sit for a while. It's probably very faint right now. Let's pull a... Well, I'm not even seeing anything. I'm not seeing any color on this. So it's going to have to sit for a long while. It's very faint. I'm not happy with it now. We'll let it sit a couple days and see what happens. Gotta try. Gotta try. I don't want to put brand new markers in there. I probably got some old ones around here somewhere I could hunt up. Hi, Gael. There's more ink left in the pen. Well, let's see. Are you saying there's ink in here? I take out the inner felt tube for my colors. I got the felt out. The felt is in there. I took out the felt. You need to cut the entire tube into a few pieces and put into the bottle. No, I don't think so on these. This is just a plastic case. Let me close this up so I don't spill it. I think this is empty. The only thing on there, I think you're thinking of maybe Sharpies or something. Let me take it off here and see. But I think that I could be wrong. Because I'm just learning. I've done it with other markers, but I don't know if I... Oh, here. Oh! All right. Meri learned. Meri learned. I thought that was kind of light. Let's see, can I open that up? I can just hear you guys talking to me. Meri! We'll just dump it all in there. Now there's going to be color. There's certainly color on my fingers. I thought that felt tip was all there was. Where's my yellow one? Now what do I do with these? Should I save these for a three-dimensional collage? See, you come to this group and you're afraid to throw anything away. Hi, Petals. Don't just cut it up. Let me get that out of my way. Just cut it up. Let's pull this one off. We'll mix the colors here. We'll get ink. We'll get color now. I didn't realize that other long tube was in there. I thought it was just the felt tip. I never said that I was an expert at anything. This is how I learn from you guys. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to screw it off. I don't want to cut this plastic. I'll cut myself. It's too hard for me to do. It's coming. It's coming. Can I just cut this? Can I just cut this and let it soak? That's what I'm going to do. I've done this before, but I've never really have. I've always just taken out the felt tip. I don't remember doing this with these. I might have. It's been a while. All right. It's almost story time. Meri's been doing a lot of different things tonight, most of all getting herself into trouble. We had trolls. We had a religious troll. There it goes. There it goes. Woohoo! Azur's laughing. Azur's laughing at me. Ooh, I like it on this side. Woo! And it stinks like alcohol. Oh, I like that. Very cool. Well, oops. Don't shake it too hard, Meri. I got wax paper there. I'll put this aside. We'll let this soak for a long time, but it's already dark. Got Meri red-handed. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear. I guess I'll save this for a, you know, 3D assemblage. Let's see what this will do for my hands. At least get the yuck off, the top layer off. All righty. We do not need a bandit. We caught you. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I absolutely don't know what I'd do without you. The Meri channel would not be a very fun channel without you guys, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I would not be having fun at all without you guys. All right. I'm going to save this. I'm just going to let it dry. It'll dry pretty fast. It's alcohol. I'm going to throw my wax paper away. Got a little on my gessoed. But that was on my list of things to do. It really was. So I did my angel reverse collage. I opened Happy Mail. I painted the background of the sketches. I did the children's ATCs. Oh, I'm experimenting tonight, you guys. I usually do all this in my morning stream, but I figured you guys should get a little benefit of my experiments. I'm going to do another experiment, and you guys can watch and instruct with... let me get it out. Let me get it out. Let me put this alcohol in a safe, non-spillable place. Oh. This won't take long. I'm just going to do a couple. And I think I'll take, let's take a couple of them. Let's mix a couple here. I'm going to take, these are Tim Holtz die cuts. And you've seen me cut that one fancy dancy one, but there's also a diamond here. And there's a chicken wire. I'm going to do the diamond and the chicken wire one. And what I want to experiment with, if I can put my hands on it fast enough here, is, oh, I'm laughing because I put things places and then I have to go hunt for them. What did I do with it? I know I got it out here. And I'm going to have to cut it in half. A report cover. Of course, I knocked my scissors over. This is a report cover. Let me show you the packaging here. The packaging is Pro-Click modular binding system clear view covers. I got these at Office Max, I think, or the office supply store. It's the cover. And it's a real, it's an acetate, and I'm hoping that I can cut this acetate. I might get into trouble. Go wash the hands. The hands are pretty good. I used hand sanitizer. Let's see. Let's just cut this sort of in half here. I'm just gonna hand cut it. I'm not going for anything fancy, so it'll fit through my. I love that none of us knew how to get that pin thing out. I love that none of us knew how to get the pin thing. Wonder about how messy it gets. Yeah. Well, you know what? I love making messes. I always have. Now, I think I'll put the report cover down first. I've got my double sheet there. I might have to only use one, but and then I'm going to put them face down, cutting side down. I think that's cutting side down like this, like that. Maybe I'll put them up here. Maybe I'll put them down here. I want to see if this will cut the acetate like a stencil. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll cut it though. And then I'm going to put this here and let's see what happens. Oh, I hear cracking. That might be too much for it. It's not going in straight. It's not going in straight. Let's see what happened. I heard cracking. Oh, now it went off to the edge here, but that's okay. This one doesn't look like it cut it too well. It may have. Now, Becky, I was watching her, and she said you could tap, tap, tap on these things, but this is plastic. Let's get out my spray. Let's do it again over here, though, because I think let's do it on that other piece. What did I do with the other piece? Here it is. That was an experiment. Let's try it again. Ouch. Let's put the pieces down first and put them the cut side up. And let's put my acetate over them. Let's do them in the center. Put the acetate over them and then put the base over that. All right, here goes. Oh, that didn't cut very well. That just made an impression. The other one cut better. This one just embossed it. This would make a good rubbing. Let's keep that out. Let's play with my other one and see how it sprays. I'm experimenting. I'll experiment with those again later. Let's put it over here. I want to see how that sprays out. I'm just doing some fast experimenting. The thick steel rule dies will cut it. The ones that come on the wooden blocks, Lynn, I don't know what the thick steel rule. These are, yeah, these are Tim Holt's thin. I think these are thinlets. Are these called thinlets? Yeah. Let's put it aside. I only have these thinlets. I've got that great big thick one that's like a butterfly or something. Let's see. I want a piece of scrap paper here. Where's the other one? This one cut it a little, but it mostly embossed it. I might have had to have another shim in there. Not the thin dies, the encased ones. This cut it a little. But that's what I'm going for. That type of a look. This is too thick to experiment with that. Meri's just playing. She should go back to something that she knows better. But if you don't play and experiment, how do you ever learn? How do you ever learn? I need a crayon type thing. This isn't going to work. Oops, for my paper. No, I need a crayon to do this. I think I could get a rubbing off of this if I have I don't have anything right at hand to do a rubbing with. I kind of like it embossed though. I kind of like it embossed. If you could see how embossed it is. I don't know if you can tell how embossed that is. That's kind of cool in itself. I might save that for a transparent journal. So you just got to test. You got to test things. Boy, I'm loving that color though. Oops. I'm loving that color. Woohoo. Ooh, I had a little plastic piece there. Alrighty. Meri's done experimenting. If you don't experiment, you don't learn. But, you know, I do like this. I like how it embossed it. And I would imagine if it doesn't hurt your dies, you could do the emboss with these if you wanted. You could probably use the embossing folder on these. You should see my room. I'll save that as experiment. I got these several weeks ago. I haven't been doing anything with them. Steampunk embossed. I think you just send it through like that. Let's try embossing a sheet of acetate, a half sheet of acetate. Report cover. Can you hear my chair squeaking? I'm looking for my report covers. I don't think I'll need these to send those through. I'll be surprised if I need that. It doesn't say. What I did with my report covers. Honestly, not fair. I had them in my hands a half an hour ago. Here, is that them? No. Not there. I had them just a minute ago. Well, I guess I'll just emboss a sheet of paper. That isn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the report covers. Here they are. Here they are. I put them in a different place. Thank you for your patience. I want to experiment, though. Let's see what you're all saying to me. Zone. You set the machine on them. WD-40. Oh, your chair is squeaking. Woo, I thought it was a hamster wheel. Arlene. No, that's not a hamster. It's my touche. I should get some WD-40, but I think this chair is so old, I don't think WD-40 is going to help it. I need a new chair. You use a foam pad with the folder? I don't have a foam pad. No, I don't have a embossing pad. Is there something else I can use? It doesn't say on the directions. Can't I just send it through the machine like this with a piece of acetate in it? Let's try it with a piece of paper first. Let's try it with this sheet of paper that the other half of this that I tore. Yes, you can. The B plates, Mary. I don't know what B plates are. It has 1 and 2. don't know what B plates are. This only has 1 and 2. There are no A and B. Use 2. Yeah, that's what this is. 2 right here. And I'm just going to put it like this and send it through like this. Will that go through? No. Do I need to put the other one on top of it? 2 plates, the thinnest ones. Got something on that. Where's the other one? I only have 2 plates. And the platform. Meri, look on the base plate. Emboss. Embosslets, inklets, textured impressions. Use a single sheet of paper. That's all it says. And then it, oh, you use the one. Okay, you use the one because it's got the pink one here. 3D textured impressions. That's what this is. And then you put a plate on top. Thank you, whoever said that. Was that Aunt Beck? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Aunt Beck always gets me going here. She knows what to do. There you go. That did it. All right. Now I want to see if I can emboss the acetate. This was the steampunk. This was paper. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I love that. That's cool. You guys can't see it too well, can you? There you go. Now let's see what happens when I do the acetate. Let's cut a sheet of acetate in half. Let's experiment. Yeah, my this is a report cover, but it's acetate. I got a package of these. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight, but I got started with the, I was planning on doing the, I wanted to try the stencil. I wasn't trying the emboss. Stencil, I need a different, a thicker, a sharper, a different die. The thinlets aren't going to do it. Come on. It's not going in. Come on. Wait, what am I doing wrong here? It's not coming out either. I don't have it set right. I'm still a beginner. Have patience with me. Looks like I ran into the corner here. Looks like I hit the garage door with this one. And I got to stick them on it. No, 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 it's not going through. I'm doing what it told me to do. Do I have them even, maybe? This one, and this one. Put it in there. There. There it goes. Well, I'm having fun anyway. I don't know about you guys. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm loving it. Let's get out here. Let's just hold it. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, hold a minute here. I need 20 different hands. I don't know if you can see it across on this or not. No, I guess it shows better on black. Sheet of black. I'll put it away after this. There. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This would be fun on the transparent journal, Beth, if you're in here. Beth Schuler. Janet says, Becky, now I know why you got the machine with the button. You can color acetate with the Sharpies. Yeah, that would be cool, Lynn. Yeah, wow, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. And the way I understand it, you can emboss with other flat things. You can, like if you have a, could I emboss my bobby pin? Would I get in trouble if I try to emboss my bobby pin? I guess I would have to have it between something. Let's try it between. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if this will work or not. I'm putting it flat. I didn't feel much pressure on it. It needs more pressure. Ruined my bobby pin. Flattened my bobby pin. Yeah, it kind of did it. It kind of did it in a way, sort of. Well, here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Sort of. I could see some, not with the bobby pin, but some potential with wire. I could see experimenting with that. That's very cool. I love that. So let's put this away. Let's put this away. I'll put that away later. Let's put this away and move on. I kind of got sidetracked into doing that. That was a fun sidetrack. Let's save this for my journal. That can be tossed. This can be tossed. So to do a stencil, I need a different kind of a die. And I'm not sure I can get the dies that Lynn was telling me about, because I just get the ones at Hobby Lobby, and they're mostly thin dies. They're not really thick. So I'm not sure that they would work. It was a thought. It was a thought. So I experimented with the die cut machine. I still have the Doodle Game and the story. And, oh, there's something else I want to do tonight. This won't take long. My tube book, this is where I am on it. You guys saw the other day where I don't have a tab on there, where I made these tags with the fabric. And I think I'm going to leave the fabric on the front, just like that. I might put a word there. I'm not sure, you know, a Tim Holtz word. And then I put that shimmer watercolor that Lucia gifted me on the back. I'm really happy with that. But what I want to do on these is I don't like the front needs something more to them. And what I thought I would do is take some black paper here and punch. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11, I think, pages. I'm gonna punch some punches here. Oh no, what I have to do is I have this button thing. I have this, got it for 50 cents. It's made in China for ages 5 and up. I guess that includes me, ages 5 and up. And what I do, I tried this before. What I do is I just take and I punch, and it just makes the little holes. It just makes the little holes. Wait, I punch. 5 and up, I should be able to do this. So it just made the little holes. And then I come back in with my circle punch here and make a button. And I like it because they're flat. Like that. And I'm going to punch a whole bunch of those. I think I want like 2 on a card. And then I'm going to thread them with, I got some yellow thread here. I got some gold. That's not yellow, that's pink. I got some gold and some black thread. I'm not going to do all that tonight. I'm not going to sew them on, but I'm going to punch them tonight. And it just, I feel like it needs more. So I was thinking maybe 2 buttons. I might do 3 on this because it's got that little, and I need to make it a little book. So let's get cracking on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I might need to go up a little bit more. 12. I'm going to make some extras in case those are too close to the bottom. I'll just go around the edge here real fast. My doodles tonight are really easy, so I don't think they're going to take a long time to do. Ooh, that's not going to, I was worried about it being too far down. That's too far up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I like about doing it this way is that these are flat. If I put real buttons on here, it would add more bulk to the book, and I don't need any more bulk. I got that little button thing for 50 cents at some thrift store, I think. I've had it for a while. I thought, it only punches the holes. It doesn't punch the button. It was probably meant to punch the button at some time. But I can do it this way. That's up too high. That's up too high. These are up too high. I think this should be enough. So I'll save my little buttons, and then I'll thread through them, probably gold thread, and then I'll glue them onto my tube things. So I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm just showing you what I'm going to do. I want to move along. I want to move along. Oops, here's 2 more, Mary. I'll bind this. Jerry wants to see how I bind it, so I might bind it in a standalone video. I haven't decided yet. I'm still decorating it. So let's take these little things and throw these away. Little tubey glittery thing, or not glitter. They remind me of glitter, punchy holes. And then I'm going to put these in here like this. What's that? A little thread on it. And fold it this way, and fold it this way. And just so I don't lose them, I'll put them right here with my 2 books. Because I have a tendency, in case you haven't noticed, to lose things. All righty, moving on. That was fun. Two buttons. Now, one more thing I want to do, and I have to clear everything off to do this. So move all of this away, move it off, put my scissors away. Well, here's a piece of acetate. Put this in there. Get my things off here. Throw away that bobby pin that I squished. Get my gold paint away. Put my scissors away. This is the, I'm not going to work with this, but I want to show it to you. You can't see it very well. Let me zoom out one. Again here. This is the canvas that I'm going to use. I'm going to bind this. I got it pink from my spray, but that doesn't matter. I'll be painting over it. This is, I've gessoed this on both sides now. Let's put this on the bottom so I don't have to look at the piece. I'm going to bind it in my April journal for the acrylic April acrylic April. I'll have to go look. With Cinnamon Cooney. That's going to be a challenge. But I've been watching her videos. If you go to the Art Sherpa, she has several preparatory videos of how to do value studies, which I thought was interesting. On my first one, I don't know if I'll do a value study because the piece that I'm going to do is pretty value studied in itself. It's kind of like a little cement statuette. So it's got tonal values in and of itself. It doesn't have a lot of bright colors. So I have a really thick signature right here. There are 9 of these, which means that there's going to be 36 daily paintings in April. So I'll be doing some extras here just because I have 9 pages that I gessoed. And I love how it frayed here. I was thinking I'd trim it off, but I'm not going to trim it because I love this. This just appeals to me. It's very distressed. So what I wanted to do was, talking about my April journal, I started this in my live stream. I've got to get this done this weekend. I've got to get done this weekend. And if you even watched a little bit of my morning live stream last Thursday morning, you'll see how I started this. Now, hold the phone here because I have a piece that goes on here. Right here. I got them out. This Dee Dee Willingham gifted to me. Maybe I should zoom out another one, huh? I'm not looking at chat, guys. I'm just talking to myself here. There. You can kind of see my lap, but that's okay. Let me put the phone over here. Out of the way. Out of the way. Right here for now. Yeah. Jeez. I need a desk that's 10 feet long. And this is going to be the front side of it. And this is 20 inches long. I think this is 16 inches wide by 20. And I'm going to leave it at 20. I'm not going to cut it down to 17. I'm going to use Yes Paste to put Shakespeare down here. Dee Dee Willingham sent this to me. She got it from Bonnie. They call her Bonnie. And then I've been looking at the gates of the Globe Theater, which are big iron gates. And I'm going to bring these arches down a little. This would be the top. This is 11, from here to here is 11 inches. And I want some space up here. So I'm going to bring these arches down a little so that they come maybe down about an inch. And this will all be blue. I don't know if I'll bring these down because I want some arches up there. I think I'll have to decide on that. But what I want to do tonight, because I got to get this done this weekend. I've got to get it done because Monday is April 1st. What I want to do tonight, I'm going to have a bluish background. And I got to open this up. Don't you just love these inner seals? I never can just pull it off all at once. Not only did I have red hands and gold hands, now I've got blue hands. Hold the phone. I'm trying to throw this away. Let's put this back on for now. All right, what I want to do, kind of bring this down a little more so you can see it and even it out a little. Right about there. There. And this is just craft paint. This is just, I'm going to use my old brush for this. I want to mix some of this blue and some of this white. So I'm just going to, whoops, not that's new too. I've got some that's already been opened. Yep. And I'm just going to start painting this out. And I kind of know, and I have a feeling that black Sharpie will peek through. I kind of know what I want in here. But I want to get a pretty blue, sky blue background in here. So really fast, I'm just going to smear this like an artist would, because I'm going to have silhouettes on here on that gate. If you look at the Globe Theater gate, Shakespeare's Globe Theater, the gates, the iron gates, they've got all these ironwork animals and masks and flower pots, and it's really pretty. And that's kind of what I want to do here. And then I'm going to have Shakespeare right there on the front where I showed you. I'll be putting that all back in again. But I wanted to figure it all out and work out the placement of it first. And all I'm doing tonight is putting this pretty blue background on it. And then I've got a blue poster board that's going to be my wraparound. So I'm just going to set this aside to dry, and I'll work on it again tomorrow and Sunday. By the time Monday rolls around, this journal will be all bound and ready to go. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Blue, blue, blue. Now let me set this aside to dry. This is a canvas panel out of a book that Sherry Lynn sent me. And I have enough for every month of the year. Bless her heart. So I'm just going to set this aside to dry. There. Now, how about a doodle game? Oh, am I boring you all? Are you bored stiff? I'll go in one more because I'm going to get out my journal and my markers again. And we're going to do some doodles. And I thought I would start with my doodles on this sheet here. I'm going to take this. This is what Sharon Lombard sent to me. Good thing it's covered with plastic because my hands are yucky. And I put it here, but I want to move it. I want to move it up here to where I have the story. I'm writing the story in here. It's not done. I'm not done writing it yet. It goes to here. And it'll probably be carried over into here. I think I'll put this right here for now. I want that to go with the story, the first story. And I'm going to start my doodle game 11 here. And as I said, the doodles tonight are going to be really easy. So this shouldn't be spending a lot of time on this. Most of the time will be me looking for stuff, probably. So let's get Doodle Game 11 out. Let's read some chat. I'm not a polite person. When I'm bored, I just leave. Uh-oh. I love it, Gail. Gail. You're not bored yet, Beth? Yay. Well, I'm glad I'm not boring you all. I just painted my April journal cover. Let me show you the gate. Because I've got it in my gallery here, what I'm planning. April journal. See, here is the gate itself. Right here, and all those little black spots are like little animals and flower. They got the theater mask, you know, the happy and sad theater masks are up here. There's some flower pots up there, and there's all sorts of little ironwork figures and animals and flowers in there. If you've ever seen that gate close up, it's really something. I got to see that in person, and I loved it when I saw it in real life. And I took some pictures, but I had an old camera, so these pictures are much better. But what I want to do is I went to Pixabay, and let me pick one here that has all of them here. Here, I went to Pixabay, and they have vector images out there for free. For free, they have vector images, and so I can use those as inspiration, like a horse, an elephant, there's a rabbit, and a rooster, a rhinoceros, a monkey. I couldn't find any flower pots. Here's sort of a eagle type thing. I'm not sure what that is right there. A butterfly, there's the eagle, a seahorse, a unicorn. There's some young girls there. So, but like here's a close-up of one of the figurines on that gate. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, that's ironwork. That's just, I love it. I might do a flower like that. So that's what I want to put when I get my arches drawn in there and all my little curves figured out, like all of these little curvy curves figured out on my journal. Then I'm going to come in and do those little silhouette type things. Something like what I did on this journal. Something like I did here, only with silhouettes and black ironwork. And then Shakespeare will be on the front. That's what I'm planning. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. It looks like a French gate. It's Azure, it's English. It's the Shakespeare's Globe Theater. It's the ironwork gates to it. Beth, I have a whole package of them. I have a whole package of those report covers. I think I'm going to use those. But thank you for offering to that for me. You keep them. You'll probably find a good use for them. But we should probably set up a date when we're going to do that. Think about when you want to do it. Beth and I are talking about doing a transparent journal, and we're thinking about a morning hours, maybe like a Friday morning sometime. Okay, we'll set up. We need to set up a date. I want to. Let's see what else is going on here. You get tired watching me sometimes. Then you can go to another channel, Lynn. No. I'm getting ready to start my doodle challenge, and it's going to be, let me go to it. It's going to be an easy one this time. We're going to start out with this. Very easy. Let's put Doodle Game 11. And I'm calling this a game. I'm actually doing the doodles, and you guys can watch or doodle along with me. Becky does some beautiful, beautiful doodles from these. It just blows my mind. This is 3/29/19. I'm going to be pulling these black pens apart. We'll get some black ink, that's for sure. Let's pick a juicy one. How about a green one? We'll try this green one. All this is not, there's 3 of them here. And if you look at these this way, it's really kind of striking when you look at them that way. It looks like a whole bunch of wings, doesn't it? But I'm just going to do a couple of them here. Let's start at the bottom. Let's just draw a couple lines that way and some little diamonds. And you can color in the diamond if you want. Color the little diamond shape. I gotta settle down and think about what I'm doing here. Like that. And then the doodle starts curved. There's 1, 2, 3. There's three loops, and then the fourth one kind of is a slender loopy thing like that. It's not a, well, let's start with this one. There's one here. And then the next larger one here. And it kind of has a, like that. And then the third one is here. And it too kind of has an inner. And I think I'll shade these in, the insides in. And then the fourth one, the outer one, is kind of thin. And it's kind of curvy like that. And then, you know, you can just keep going with that. Maybe I'll start with the fourth one here. And then this one's kind of like that. And then this one. And then the fourth one just kind of like this. Of course, now these on here are closer together. There's not as much space in there. So that's doodle number 1. And I think I'll call it, it reminds me of wings. I'm going to call it wings. That wasn't hard. And you could sit there and make them more stylized, make them more. I kind of fly through these, and then when I go back and look at them, I go, oh, I could have done that better. Let's see if this one's juicier. So the next one, I'm going to get this one. I chose this one because it's very simple. I'm not going to do the animal up at the top. It looks like there's a dog or a fox or something up at the top. Not sure what kind of an animal that is. But what struck me was we do circles, but these are just kind of like, I don't know, stylized. It's one circle like that, a circle like this. Not stylized, mechanical? I'm not sure exactly what I mean. I'm not even sure I can fit 4 of them in there, like that. And then there's another one on top of it, like that. I mean, once you get going with these, you don't have to do it like this. You can, Becky did a mandala last week that just blew my mind. Like that could be the center of your mandala if you wanted. Now, instead of putting that center piece there, like there's that center vertical piece, I'm going to make mine just touch each other like that. Oops, I'll never get 4 in there unless I make them small. That one's tiny. Oh, here, let me put the links. Let me grab the links here and put them out on my community page. Doodle Game 11. Let me just copy all these links here. Select all, copy. Let me go out to my community tab so that you can see. Paste. You can see all the doodles that I'm using tonight. Post. If you follow those links on my community tab. There's an open access library. You always look for the little OA in a box down at the bottom of the picture after you get into the picture, if you know what I mean. You drill into the picture and you see the little OA. You know it's open access. But here's the first one we did. And see, it says right here, it says OA public domain. If you don't see that, it's not in the public domain on this site. So just heads up on that. Let me go back to my chat. Thank you, Janet. You getting tired, Holly? Anybody who needs to leave, I completely understand. I've been off playing with a lot of different things tonight. So that's doodle number 2, and I'm not sure what to call it. Circles and circles. I'll just call it circles. I don't know. When I looked at that, it just caught my attention. Let's go to let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. I'm going to go back out here to this. It just caught my attention. I thought that would make a wonderful doodle. So that's what that is from. Now the next one is off of a bowl. And I'm going to do this design, but it's actually, I expanded it here. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's not hard. You start out with the flower shape as a little circle. And there's a flower petal there and a flower petal here. And there's a line and a line. And then there's two that go out that way, two that go out this way, and two that go this way. And I actually think there's two here, there, and then one on the side here. And they have their little center lines in there, like that. And then on the end of the petal here, they have those little circle things. That's what I call them, little circle. And they kind of come in here between these two. There's one here and here and here. And then between the top one and this one is another one, kind of like that. And then it kind of comes like that. And one over here, that kind of comes like that. And then one over here, it kind of comes like that. Actually, there's a gap in here, but we'll leave that. And then they got some lines going this way, right in there. And they've got a kind of they start doing this leafy thing. I don't know what to call it. Little petals coming up, little V-shaped petals coming this way. Upside down V's or U's, whatever you want to call them. Kind of coming like that all around. And they do that on the sides here. Kind of comes in. They do the same thing over here. And you can sit and do this. I'm just kind of doing this fast just to show you what you can do with what's already out there. Now there's another layer of these. You just get inspired by these designs. And that really wasn't hard. It's just looking at what's there and drawing it out. Now, I could do this again. If I did it again, I would probably expand this a little wider and make this a little smaller. But there it is for now. And I'm just going to call that, gosh, I don't know what to call it, a blooming flower, I guess. So that's number 3. I'm going to call it a blooming flower. And of course, you can go in and color it. I think the color just adds a little bit more to it, makes it more fun. And I'm doing this kind of fast. And let's set this down a minute. Grab the yellow here. Let's make those curves look like sunshine, maybe. Maybe fill it in right there, sunshine. And let's make the inner flower blue just for the fun of it. And there we go. A blooming flower. The next one that I want to do is this fan shape. And this is kind of, it looks a lot harder than it is. I'm not going to do all the little fan pieces there. But if you look at the last one and the first one, this one they kind of broke off to show you visually. They probably visually broke it off to show you what it was. And it looks like on here, if you can look at this, it looks like there's some yellow marks on the side here. And I think that's probably what held each little fan piece to the next one. See, there's a little piece right in there. I'm not going to put that on there. I'm going to put, that looks like the ribbon. That looks like there's a little slit in there where that arrow is, and it looks like there's a ribbon threaded through there to hold those little fan shapes together. But what I'm going to do is just the arrow. So starting out with the circle here, circle, and then it has petals around the circle, something like that. And I'm not going to have room. Let's just finish this. We'll leave that like that. Let me go over here, because I'm not going to have room to do that arrow on here. I'll come back to another one here. Let me go here and do on here. I want to do the arrow on here because I have plenty of room. And I'm going to do this entire arrow, but I'm going to have to zoom in on it. So I'm going to start out with the circle, and I'm going to do the little petals shapes around there. I call them petals. They're little triangular shapes, or however you want to make them. And then it's got a sort of a leafy design coming out this way. I'm going to make mine a little more curvy than theirs. And they've got one coming out that way, and they want one coming this way. Now I'm going into this part down here, the shaft of it here. Now right in here is a slit where I think that ribbon goes, right in there. And then it's got the kind of like the little feathery shape in there where they just do the lines like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, even though they don't really have it, but I want it on mine. Something like that. And then bring it down further. I mean, mine's a great big arrow because I want you to see what I'm doing. You would draw this smaller probably with maybe a finer tip pen. And I'm going to put another leaf shape there and another leaf shape here. Bring it down a little further. A circle here, a circle here, a leaf shape there, a leaf shape there. Bring it down further. And then the arrow point like that. That's basically all there is to it. There's another little shape down here that kind of comes out with some little leaves like that. But that's that whole fan shape right in there. And then you could, if you have a mind to, go in with gold on these, maybe. Would the gold show up? Sort of. Make these gold. Gold on the yellow manila doesn't show up that great, but you get the idea. Make this gold in there. This black. There's the arrow. So that's number what, 4? And then the other one I wanted to show you was this one, which looks a lot complicated. It's kind of like a textile, but I'm not going to do all those little shapes. What I'm doing is going to break it out. I zoomed in on it. And all it is like this. Like that. And then there's just some lines in there. Maybe another shape on the outline. These should be done in red, maybe. Like that. And then they've got a horizontal one going this way. Oops, out a little bit more. And then I'm running out of space. They've got another one coming down this way. Like that. That one kind of ran off the page. I threw my red pen in the alcohol. I got another one. This one still has a little juice left to it. And then there's all this other funny business going on in here that I'm not going to do. I just wanted to get these shapes. They just keep going like that. They keep, like, there's another one that comes. It's kind of like a total design. It just keeps going. I mean, there's another one that comes this way, like this. And one that comes down this way like that. And one that comes in here. Oops. Something like that. And I'm doing these really fast, but you get the idea of what I'm talking about. One thing I like about this kind of doodling is I don't worry. I don't worry about mistakes. I just go play. Generally, it works out in the long run. If it doesn't work out, I'll do it again. That's what doodling is for. So I'm just going to call this, what? I don't even know what to call it. Number 5. And I had one more. Let's see what the other one was. Nope, I think that was it. No, I had this. This is hard to see. But I was so impressed by this. It's really hard to see that design in there because it's a belt buckle. But it's really interesting. It's kind of like a fat flower. Let's start up here. It starts here and loops like that. And it kind of comes like that. And then there's a shape that comes like in, well, really, it kind of fills in there. And there's another one that comes like that. Like that. And then it has all these, they're kind of rounded, I don't know what, petals. They're not, and you can really see it with the shading. They're not slender, they're fat. I call them fat. And of course, now there's another part of the belt buckle that comes here, but I'm going to bring this down. And then there's some that come in here, and actually these meet at the same point there. And these are kind of fillers, and they all kind of meet at the same point like that. And actually that comes like that and like that. And I'm going to put one in here, although I don't think there is one there. And then you do the same thing over here. Yeah, I can't get to it. And it's got those inner ones that kind of meet. And I'm not even sure I'm doing that the same on all of these. I'm kind of off on my own trip here. But it's kind of like that. I just thought that was interesting. Where's my... Let's color this in blue. When I put blue on this manila paper, I think it's so funny, it turns my blue green. This is actually a pretty blue color, like that. And on here, it turns it green. The manila turns it green. So we've got a green flower instead of a blue one, but that's okay. Kind of color it in real fast here. I'm not trying to be perfect about it. There we go. I don't know what to call it. Number 6. That's my doodles. I'll have to think of names when my brain is working. What time is it getting to be? It's 10:30. Let's go back to chat, see what you guys are saying. Hi, Ashley. Christy. Hi, Christy. Welcome. The zigzag in the center. I mean, is that a zigzag in the center? You here or here? I don't know what you mean, the zigzag. Hi, Christy. These are kind of not hexagon. They're long, what do you call a 6-sided figure? Sectagon? Six? Well, these are kind of rectangular 6-sided figures here. This is an arrow here. And this is just kind of like a fat leafy flower type shape. I'm not sure which one you mean is the zigzag one. The arrow would be gorgeous drawn in white with gold on black paper. Yes, it would. You know, that gold might show up a little bit more if I outlined it in black a little bit heavier. And I'm sorry if I got out of frame there. When you're working, sometimes you're concentrating on what you're doing so much that and it's got some feather lines in there. And this is black. And then these are leaf shapes in here. On the funny looking diamond hexes. they're just the same. They're this shape, like this, like that. And then that same shape is repeated a couple times in the center, like this. And it's actually repeated another time in there. My pen's too broad of a point to do it. And then the other, then they turn this horizontal and do the same thing again. Like that. And then they just keep doing it, patterning it. Where they put a vertical, they put a horizontal, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. They just keep repeating it down. 1, 2, and 3 doodles, they're over here. This is 1, 2, and 3. There's links to the pictures that I made. There's links to the pictures that I made in on my community tab. See, you can go in and play with these more if you want. 1 I'm calling wings because they remind me of wings. 2 is just circles filled with circles. And 3 I'm calling a blooming flower. On the other piece of paper, she ran out of room. Yeah, I ran out of room. The circles got kind of small on me. Those circles just kind of appealed to me. The photograph kind of appeals to me. I don't know why. It's kind of silver. Let's go look at that picture again. It just kind of appeals to me. And then it has these 4 circles here, like this. And of course, these are look like they might be lead, a lead work type thing. Or it could be silver. I'm not sure, or pewter. I'm not sure what type of metal that is. It might tell in the description. And there's a bar that on here, this bar, I'm leaving that bar off. But you can see if I would have shaped these like theirs, you get this diamond shape in here. Which I don't have that diamond shape there. I've got another weird shape here because of my circle's weird. I've got a flat tire. What can I say? But it's just a doodle. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going for perfection. I'm just sitting here listening to some boring YouTuber. There. I kind of like that. And I could see filling a shape with this. I could see putting these wings as trim on these. I like this one. I love the arrow. This one would probably need a bit more work down here because I kind of ran out of paper down there too. But it's fun. The point of this is to go look at public access images and pull out doodles from them. I'm not sure what kind of an animal that is on there. It'll probably tell on the description. All right, I'm done with the doodle game. I've been having fun. I don't know about you. I did my Shakespeare cover. I did the doodle game. The only thing I have left is the story and the twist the list. Are you guys up for it if I tell it fast? It's 10:30 here. It's 11:30 Eastern time. Let me put my markers away. I'm looking for my book. Is this it? No. Did I leave my book in my... journal here? No. You know, I get all prepared and then I get all this stuff out and I throw things around and I forget where I throw stuff. And I must bore you guys to tears. Here's what I'm looking for, I think. Part of it. I have, oh, Happy Mail that I opened. I had to clear everything off of my desk. I actually come prepared. You wouldn't believe it, but I do. But it doesn't help when I prepare. Here it is. Ah! I prepared. And then I put stuff down, and then I put stuff down over it. All right. I want to talk about the story. The story's kind of short, too. I'll try to make it shorter. Let's look at chat first. She had to put up laundry so she could get to bed tonight. I folded my laundry, got my laundry all done, Lisa. Let's see. Beth is tucked in bed. Arlene had to leave. Janet said she just finished the doodles. Got to get her kid in the tub soon. It's only 8:30 where Holly is. Yeah, she got back in time for the story. The story tonight is entitled, what did I call it? The Mystery Collage Case. I don't know if that's the final title, but it's along that line. And look at my hands. Holly took care of little Bandit the first week, then Mina did, and then Beth did, and then Petals and Dreams. Is there anybody who wants to take care of the little kitty next week? And there's really nothing to do. It's more fictitious. And if nobody wants to take care of the little kitty, I'll assign it to a fictitious character. And it's all fictitious. So you don't have to do anything in real life. Bye, Lynn. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks so much for the ticket. I really appreciate it. Azure wants, Azure and then Cheryl. Cheryl, I'll get you for next week. I already got you down for next week. Azure and then Cheryl next week. So I won't have to ask next week. I'll just assign it to Cheryl. Okay, Azure's going to take care of our little kitty. But the story starts out that I'm using myself as kind of like the main character in here. And you guys know the story about the fictitious Meri Atelier, which is in an empty store building downtown. But it's a rainy spring Saturday. And it's raining here in Nebraska. That's why I'm saying it's a rainy spring Saturday. And I am so ready to do art this weekend. I am so ready to do art. I'm so ready to meet with my friends that we just kind of get together on a Saturday afternoon. And you're seeing my scribbles for the story here. And as I go down and I open the door and I'm going to say, I'm not the only one who's ready to art this weekend. You're all here. You're all here. Some of you are hunting through the scrap box. Some of you are doing your jelly printing. Some of you are making cards. You're ready to start the Saturday. And I'm going, yay. Well, I settle in and I decide we're going to do an art game. In the story, we're going to do an art game. And little Bandit snuggled up to Azure and just thought, yeah, you're gonna take care of me next week, Azure. And so Bandit snuggled up to Azure. And like I said, some of you are making cards, some of you are making ATCs, some of you are working in your journal. But the game that I'm going to do, and this might be kind of fun to play in real life sometime, but this is a story game. And what we do is Janet passes out some kits, and all they are is some mixed media paper, some glue, and some scissors. That's the only thing that's in that kit. Oh, well, you have what you have with you. The ladies have I shouldn't call them just ladies. The artists have what they brought with them. You always bring your art with you when you're going someplace to do art. You'll have your scissors and pasting glue, but we're giving you mixed media paper, scissors, and glue. And then Meri stopped at the library on the way down and picked up a whole bunch of free magazines. And she has enough for about 10 magazines per table. And they're probably about, let's say that there are 6 tables with 4 people. Let's say there are about 20. Well, how many people are in here? 37 people are in here tonight, or I see 37 in my chat. So let's say that there are 7 tables with 5 or 6 people at a table. So if I put 10 magazines at a table, that means I stopped at the library and picked up 70 magazines. Whew, that was a load to carry in. But I got them all in, and I set 10 magazines down at each table. And you don't start yet. What we did is we asked the artist to make a list in our game. In our game, they're making a list of different things that they're going to look for in those magazines. And so we have a list of 25 things plus 10 alternates. And I'm just going to read them off. This is just in the list. This isn't anything that we're doing for real. There's a house, a watch, window, trees, cat, candy, a hat, blue jeans, food, flowers, shoes, purse, blanket, camera, ring, phone, a cow, a boat, a face, a car, eyes, truck, coffee cup, envelopes, a man. And then the alternates are billfold, coat, child, bicycle. I got a coat and a boat, credit card, lady, pencil, store, and postage stamp. So those were the things that everybody's going to look for in these magazines. But the trick is, at those 6 or 7 people at each table with 10 magazines have to share the magazines, and you only get 5 minutes to that one stack of magazines. Then you have to pass them to the next table. So Meri's having a timer. Miss Meri's got a timer, and so she says go, and everybody starts looking for that list of things. Of course, they've written them down. I'm not going to read them all off again, but you get the gist of the game. And so everybody's frantically looking for pictures in those magazines, and then the bell rings, and we pass it to the next person and pass it to the next person. Oh, I forgot to tell you that when Janet was passing out kits, Azure said, I'll take 2. And Janet says, well, why do you want 2, Azure? Everybody else only takes 1. And she says, well, I got Bandit. Bandit's going to do 1. And, well, we kind of, yeah, right. If you say so, yes, Bandit's going to do 1. Well, so Janet gives Bandit a kit, and Azure kind of helps Bandit choose things. Well, Bandit's a lot smarter than we realize. But while we're all working, the FedEx man stops by. Did we have the FedEx man in another story? I was trying to remember. No, this is not real, Zoe. This is my story. This is Miss Meri Mysteries. And while we're working, the FedEx man stops by. And I can't remember if that FedEx man stopped by in another story, and I didn't have time to go back and look. But he has this envelope, and he says, is this where the art groups meet every Saturday? And we say, yeah. And he says, are you Miss Meri? And I say, yeah. And he says, well, this is for you. And I go, oh, it is? It is? Well, journaling by five, it's more the twist with a list than journaling by fives, because we're just doing a collage with the images that we pick out. We're not doing the stenciling, stamping, coloring, all of that. We do after 10 minutes, we do pass the magazines to another table so everybody gets the chance to look through all the magazines. That's similar to journaling by fives, the time thing. But anyway, so I go ahead and sign for it. Well, Officer Orville, he's always around for refreshments, and, he's kind of interested too. Ordered this FedEx. Did you order anything there? I didn't order anything. I don't know what it is. I'm always getting happy mail, but this is a FedEx, and it's a FedEx of an envelope, and it's from Michael's. I'm going, Michael's does FedEx? Well, they do in my story. Anyway, so I signed for it and everything, and I open it up, and you won't believe what's in it. You won't believe what's in it. It's a whole deck of gift cards, a whole deck of gift cards. I mean, there have to be at least 40 gift cards there. We have no idea how much each gift card is. And we're going, wow, look at all these gift cards. And so we take and we call Michael's. I think we just called the Activate one. And we figured out that the gift cards are worth $50 a piece. $50? $50 times 40? What does that come out to be? About $2,000? Is that right? That's a lot of money. Where did we get this? And Officer Orville walks over and says, Meri, is there a receipt? And I show him what I have, and he says, well, I'll take this. And we're wondering we can't identify who would send us 40 gift cards worth $50. But it says for the artist in the Saturday afternoon art group at the Meri Atelier. So I pass them all out. In the story, all of the artists get a $50 gift card. How cool is that? How cool is that? And we just have a hunch. I think Officer Orville is kind of thinking maybe that lead pencil criminal has a really guilty conscience. We have no idea who sent him, and he's going to check and see if he can't find out anything at Michael's or who might have ordered those 50 gift cards. But in the meantime, we're going to use them. So our twist with the list, we're not going to start this right away because we're not going to start it until the story's over. I'll let you know when the story's over. But our twist with the list you can be thinking up is if you had somebody handed you a $50 gift card, what would you be ordering from Michael's? And it doesn't have to, in the story, it's from Michael's. It could be from any store. And then I'm going to put another little twist on this. It doesn't have to be a real art product. It could be a product that you dream up, like a gloss medium, a coating for gloss mediums that doesn't stick or something like that. Or I've always wanted an ink pen, a refillable ink pen that you could connect with a tube to a ink bottle, and all you have to do is kind of suction it through. You don't have to keep refilling your ink pen or a water brush the same way. So anyway, that's going to be the twist with the list. But I want to finish the story first. The story is we finish our collages, then we play our game. Everybody finish their collages, and there's no prize. There's no prize for it. But Azure was looking at the one that Bandit did. And Bandit kind of pawed, picking out pictures, and Azure helped, get the pictures out. And it was so interesting because by the time Bandits got put together, she picked, how do I have it? She picked the coffee cup, the ring, the cat, the flowers, the truck, the trees, the eyes, the man, and the pencil. And we're going, how did Bandit know? How did Bandit know on his collage that maybe, oh, a credit card. Bandit picked a credit card too, an alternate credit card. How did Bandit know that we were going to get credit cards that might possibly be from the lead pencil criminal? So the gist of the story is that Bandit's collage is kind of pointing to who gifted us the $50 credit cards. So that story might have been told a little bit better tonight, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, that little Bandit's quite a kitty, and he's kind of artistic too. Someday we're going to ink up Bandit's paws and stamp Bandit's paws. I don't know if we could get Bandit to do that. Maybe we could get him to walk through paint. Good kitty goes for the loot. Catnip tea. So that's the gist of the story. I think I could have practiced that a little bit more and told it a little bit better, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Now let's do the twist with the list. The twist with the list is, if you were gifted and I can see I'm already going to have trouble with this ink pen. $50. I'm running out of ink. You would think with all the ink pens I have here, I'd have one that writes that the Pen Plus Gear pens are going to soak through. Let me tear a piece here. If gifted $50 to buy any art supply, and it doesn't have to be a real art supply. It could be something you think would be a neat art supply, like I was telling you, a pen or a water brush that had a tube that goes to sort of like an echo tank that they have for printers. Buy any art supply, what would it be? And this is $3.29. Let's see what you're saying here. Mina says that Bandit likes poached salmon azure. Gold leaf sheets. Gold leaf sheets. Who said that? Mina did. Gold leaf sheets. An electric die cutter. Electric die cutter. A die and embossing machine. I hope you two bought tickets to Carhartt. Dies for my big shot. You guys are thinking dies tonight. I liked how that embossed ink sprays. Janet, we figured out how to do our ink sprays tonight. Look at that. It's a really pretty color, isn't it? Ooh. Now I got ink on my hand again. I have to be careful with this. It's just an old spray bottle. It kind of is leaky. Embossing folders. Mary, use her card to get some good pens. I actually have some good pens. Those that I have, those in my box are getting old, but I do have a new set. I just haven't used them yet. I kind of want to use up the ones I have. Maybe I need some more spray bottles to throw all my now that I know how to do it, to make, I could probably double up on my, put the blues and greens together and maybe the yellows and the oranges and make some sprays. Zoe wants the vagabond. Zoe, did you get a ticket? Paint that dries when you tell it to. That's what I'm looking for. Paint that dries when you tell it to. Dry paint now. Oh, that's funny. When you tell it to. Magic tape that works on all surfaces for all purposes. Magic tape for all purposes and surfaces. Copic markers. Some fancy yarns. Posca pins. A craft cart, Miss Allie Kay says. Pan pastels for Sharon. A tortoise. Are you talking about, who was that gal that had a tortoise? She lived over in England. It's kind of like a little booth. Expand on the tortoise, Aunt Beck. She used to be on YouTube, but she had some, she had some issues, and I think she took her channel down. It wasn't her fault. There wasn't anything she was doing. Some real life issues. Magic twine that auto binds the book on command. You want things to do things on command, huh? Azure wants twine that binds books on commands. Bind my book now. And do it nice, please. That binds books on command. Every type and size and design of punches. All types. I should put every because she said every. Every type and size and design of punches. Now, I think I told the morning gals this. I don't think it was you guys. It might have been you. But I went to get a felting needle at the little shop downtown. We got a little quilts bead store downtown. Not here, but in the town where I go shopping, where we do our grocery shopping. And I went in there to get a felting needle because I didn't think they'd sell them at Walmart. And I was looking around, and a lady come up and said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for a felting needle. Do you carry them?" She says, "Yeah, but I'll have to take you upstairs." I didn't even know they had an upstairs. But she led me to the back, and we went up the elevator. And when that elevator door opened, my mouth opened. A huge area. And they had tables there for classrooms. They had weaving. I think I told this last Friday night, or Lisa was in the room, I know, because they had spinning wheels and weaving looms, and they had scrapbook paper. The scrapbook area probably was a little dated, but she said they just had us. I said, "Do you hold classes here?" And she said, "We just had a scrapbook class meet the other night." And I didn't even know they did all that. I mean, it was huge. I wanted to shop. It was not open to the public. You'd have to be, they'd have to go attend a class or something like that. But she took me up there because they had their yarn, not their yarn, but their felting supplies up there. Very interesting. A sewing machine travel case. Bye, Aunt Beck. She's long gone, but I'm saying goodbye to her anyway. We obviously need larger gift cards. Larger gift cards. Or more of them. Someone donated a ticket to you. Well, that's cool, Zoe. That's nice. Was that Lynn? Was that Lynn who did that? Lynn donated a ticket to me, Zoe. I think Lynn has a pretty good heart. They're saying goodnight to Becky. A cat condo, climbing tree for Bandit. That's nice. For Bandit. Holly's got a good heart. She's thinking of our little kitty. Beth says, Walmart has colored sprays for 99 cents. Oh, the spray bottles for 99 cents, Beth? Where do you get those? At Walmart. Where? What section? I've never seen those. Good night, Teresa. A session with Tim Holtz. A private session? Of course. Let's wish Tim Holtz good health. He's been in the hospital for, didn't he have a heart attack or something? He's thinking, got to take care of his heart. Good night, Teresa. Cali art markers. I don't know what Cali art markers are, but I'll put them down. Cali art markers. Some type of art markers. A diamond painting of Bandit. I haven't done that diamond painting. I was tempted, but I just can't do everything. A diamond painting of Bandit. Glitter that sticks where you put it. I agree there. More paint. A craft cabinet. That's a good one. Well, our lead pencil criminal, he must be rich. That's all I can say, because he's brought us pizza. He's given Janet flowers. Now we got gift cards. Last week he was silent. I kind of think, I'm trying to remember if he brought us something else with the postman or the FedEx. I can't remember. Handmade paper. Handmade paper of various textures and materials. $50 worth of stickers? Wow, Gael. $50 worth of stickers. Well, when you stop to think about it, you buy those little sticker books, they cost $20, so you might be able to get 2.5 of them. Depending on what kind of stickers you want. Yes to the magic binding twine. Magic binding twine. A craft genie? What's a craft genie? A genie in a bottle. A genie in a bottle. So he would just snap his fingers and poof, you'd have what you want. A crocodile that pokes holes and fastens eyelets and everything. A crocodile. That's possible. Oh, you want 3 wishes with that genie. Hi, Marianne. Hello, hello, hello. Nina says a magic pen that accurately draws the image we have in mind. Erasers never needed. So a magic pen, that's a good one, that accurately draws, so we can make all kind of mistakes and it'll still draw it right. The image we have in mind, so it reads your mind. Ooh, your pen reads your mind to see what you're drawing. We have in mind. I'd have to put a lock on that pen. Erasers are never needed. Not needed. I like that one. You're so grateful? What are you grateful for, Marianne? A bottle of endless gesso. So it just keeps refilling itself. So they call that miracle gesso? Hi, Dirty Paintbrush. I learned your name was Kim today. Hi, Kim. Hi, Janet. Lisa, she's saying hello, Dirty. Hi, DP. Zoe, bye, Aunt Beck. Hi, hi, hi. Nina, yes on that pen. A mind-reading pen. I would have to put a lock and key on that pen. That would only be for my use. A small fridge to store snacks. That's reasonable. A fridge to store snacks. Notice how I'm scribbling. I'm getting tired. I'll flip to the next page. These markers soak through, so I'm only doing a list on one page. No, Trucker Janie did it for me. Trucker Janie. Oh, that's nice. Zoe, I'm really glad that she did that for you. Very cool, Zoe. Yeah, Janet is repeating our question. If you were given a $50 gift card, what art supplies would you buy? How about a ticket, a raffle ticket to Carhartt? Raffle ticket to Carhartt? To Carhartt's auction? Carhartt's giveaway. We'll put that down here. Got to play that one fast, but it's tonight. In the beauty travel section. Okay, Beth, I'll look there for those bottles because I would like to get some. I saw some at the dollar store, 3 for $1, but only one of them had the spray nozzle. The other 2 just had caps to them. I'll look there. I never look into beauty travel. Oh, dear. Hi, Sherry. A small electric kiln. See, look at everything that you just look at our creativity here, the things that we want to create with. Small spray bottles. Good idea. Some really good brushes for fine lines. So good brushes. Some really good brushes for fine lines. Not in this life. Adult coloring books. And as Dee Dee explained what adult coloring books were, they're not pornographic. They're coloring books that are not children's. A little bit harder to do. Not in this life. Good night. Good night, Lisa. You're probably long gone, but good night. I'm trying to figure out my assemblage. Oh my gosh, it has a ton of stuff around the house. I can't wait to see it, Kim. I'm going to have to wait till my brother leaves tomorrow to gather mine because I'm going to go raid his toolbox. I saw some things in there I might get. But I'm going to wait till he's not around or he'll want an explanation. Kim's talking about her assemblage that we're going to do at Lisa's Monday night. They're saying goodnight to Lisa. Who bought the donuts? Who bought the donuts? Did we have donuts? Was that in another one, Beth? Did we have donuts and coffee once? No, we had pizza. I can't remember. I keep thinking that the FedEx man came for some other reason. Or maybe I was making up the story. See, I get mixed up because I think about these stories ahead of time, and then I forget whether I told it to you or not. I have to go listen to my own stories. An art assistant that can help me organize. An art assistant to help organize. But then she would have to put things where you could find it. Oh, and keep company. Okay, and keep company. Well, you got us to keep your company. $50 worth of postage. That's a good idea. $50 of postage. Postage is sky high these days. Tim Holtz ephemera. Yeah. Paper dolls. Fabric. A variety of templates. Eyelets for the crocodile. Eyelets. Those can get expensive. They can cost $5 or $6 for a little package of them. For crocodile. And the new crocodile. Cool, Christy. Endless gesso would be awesome. Yep, we're still here, Marianne. A bottle of endless Mod Podge. Oh, we have endless gesso, and now we got endless Mod Podge. Endless Mod Podge, a bottle of endless Mod Podge. We're going to have to create some miracles. Maybe we should invite that religious guy back again. Right? No, we won't. I promise. Mary and friends. Hi, Anya. Great heart. Hi. Holly. Janie is the bomb. I don't know who Janie is. Janie is the bomb. Did I miss Janie? Ashley said a bottle of endless. Ashley, you and Christy are related, right? Are you Christy's daughter, if I remember right? Welcome to both of you. Magic paper. Nothing bleeds through, no matter how hard you try. All right, we want magic paper that nothing, no how, no where, no why, bleeds through. Yeah, even that paper, you can get paper that stuff doesn't bleed through, but some stuff still bleeds through. They're saying hi to Anya and to Marianne. Eat a banana if you have any. They're talking about the cramps. I thought I missed you, but you're still here. Yep, we're still here. We're doing our last activity, which is making a twist the list. We're making a list of things we would buy if we had $50. If somebody gave us a $50 gift card. In our story, the FedEx man stopped by and gave us an envelope full of $50 gift cards. But Bandit, we were doing a collage game, and Bandit created a picture out of a collage, and it looked like the lead pencil criminal with a credit card. Bandit was telling us who gave us those gift cards. A laptop with touchscreen for Bandit. A laptop, a kitty laptop with touchscreen. Who knows what trouble Bandit will get into? That gives me an idea for Bandit. You know, Bandit could jump on the desk, kind of walk across the screen. Beads for a bead loom. Beads for bead loom. You know, I bought that yarn. I showed that yarn haul that I had, but I had to walk out of there before I went broke. They had some really pretty yarn, but it was beaded. The yarn itself was beaded. There had some that had sequins woven into it, and they had some that it was a skein of yarn and it had beads. It was not beaded. It was not beaded consistently. It would have a bead yarn, you know, and you would knit and the beads would show up where they showed up. I thought it could be wishful thinking art supply, right? Yes, it could be. It can be in wishful thinking art supply. Something that's not invented yet, real or fake. Yeah, you could be a real art supply, or it could be something you are just wishing that like your endless bottle of gesso. Endless paints. So we got endless tubes of paint. Yeah, we just don't want to run out. When we're done, we want more. A non-squeaky chair. Is my squeaky chair getting to you? A Dremel. Pizza. Pizza. $50 on pizza. Good night, Janet. Thanks for being here and for all your help. We really appreciate it. Stencils. You have a good weekend, lady. Janet's saying good night. Glue sticks. I didn't take anything there was only one of, or anything that looked super important. I was ninja-like. Oh, nice, Holly. A squeaky chair would be amazeballs. Oh, you had to raid. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. You raided hubby's toolbox and you didn't take anything that looked important. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. Well, that's kind of what I need to do. So that's why I'm waiting until he goes to visit his son and granddaughter tomorrow. I'm going to raid the back porch where he keeps all his stuff. We all want endless supplies. Janet's saying good night. Oh, we could pool the cards for Studio Cricut. Well, maybe there'll be some left over. Maybe I'll just say I miscounted. Instead of, what did I say? There were 40. Maybe there are, let's see. Maybe we'll give us 10 extra. 50 at 50 would be $2,500. So if I have 10 extra, that would be $500. That would buy us a nice Cricut, wouldn't it? Oh, I miscounted. There are 50 cards. They wouldn't sell him just a 40. He had to buy an even 50. Or we think it's he. We don't know for sure who did it. Officer Orville's going to check it out and see if he can identify it. Did you hear that Rosie the Riveter died? That lady that posed for the poster. No, Miss Sally Kay, she did. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to put Rosie the Riveter here read about. Oh, well, she was World War II, so she had to be in her, what, 90s, 80s, 90s? Had to be later than that. Yeah, Ashley says she's Christy's daughter. Yeah, inviting the troll back for a miracle. No, I want my mods in here. No trolls are welcome. If trolls come in here, I'm going to boot them out. Aw. Bandit needs a speak and spell. No more charades. I need pencils to draw images in my brain, Kim says. Whence my hands don't mind when I try to draw. You like my squeaky chair? Good, because I'm going to have it until I find another one. A studio with plenty of space. That's what I want. A spacey studio. Spacey studio. And you know what? I would dream like when I lived in my apartment up in Madison. Not my town. I had a townhouse, but the landlords that I was renting it from, it had plenty of space. I was happy there, but they wanted to move back in, so I had to give it up. But I rented an apartment then, and I loved my apartment, and I could still pay for it. But I was thinking how neat it would be to have the adjacent apartment. And I go, no, I couldn't pay double rent. But just to have that much space to where you could have your living space in one area and your studio space in another area and go from one door to, you know, if you wanted to go work on your art, just go down the hallway and go in another door. That would be what I couldn't do that here, but you know, like Rosemary Morris, they live in a house that they live in, and then she's got the adjacent house that she has her studio in. How cool is that? You just walk out the door and into your studio. Floor to ceiling shelving. Floor to ceiling shelving. Lamps for the tables, better lighting. So lamps with better lighting. A self-sealing cutting mats for everyone. For all. Boy, look at my scribbles. A fun for craft kits for classes. Fun for craft kits for classes. That's a good idea. One of those rolling ladders that floats along the shelves. Oh, a rolling ladder. I like that. You know, like on the old bookshelves. That would be really nice in my fictitious Meri Atelier, because we're in an old general store or an old department type store. And I could see them having shelves, you know, and have that rolling ladder there. And if they want something, they would just move that ladder over there and get to the Mod Podge. Good fans for ventilation. Draw Rosie in next month's journal. Rosie in next month's journal. That's the idea. We'll put a light bulb there. In April's journal. That's a light bulb. A large screen monitor where we can watch craft videos. So we can watch YouTube videos all afternoon. That might be something we might do one of these weeks in our fictitious story. We'll all get together for an afternoon. We'll wait till somebody does a video hop, and then we'll group watch the video hop. I don't know. Can we do that, though? I think we probably could. They would probably prefer if we watch them individually, but let's see. Watch large screen for art videos. Rosie the Riveter died January of 2018. She was 96. You know, she might be a good one to, if I could find a public domain photograph to put in my, Barb Owen is next. I kind of stalled on that with everything else. But to put in my women who influence, our women influencer journal. Let's see. Snack bar. Yours was a TV. Snack bar. Your large screen was a TV. A projector. Security doors. Well, we got Orville, but we'll put it down there. I saw article on Facebook. Oh, okay, Allie. Thank you for filling us in on that. More colored pencils. Holy genius. Hi, Chris C. Oh, thank you. Chris, we're making a list. We're doing what we call a list with a twist. Last year when we did list, I would just name off something and, you know, like what we're doing now, we're listing things that we'd buy if we had $50. If somebody gifted us $50. This year, I'm kind of tying it in with a little story that I'm telling. So that's kind of like, I'm calling it a list with a twist. The twist kind of goes with the story. But we seem to like doing twists, or doing lists, not twists. But thanks for joining us tonight, Chris. The famous sailor who did the kiss passed away earlier. Yes, I think so, Cheryl. I think I read about that. That World War II, where the sailor and the lady the photographer, when World War II ended, he kissed his sweetheart, and that's a famous photograph. Yeah, I think I remember reading about that. Need a rolling ladder with ceiling shelves. They're welcoming Chris. You're very welcome in here. Naomi Parker. I'll look that up after our stream because that interests me. If you shared your screen via OBS and stream, we could all watch it, whatever, together. Yeah. Group watch. Well, yeah, I'm not sure how that would work. I'm just thankful to have my little webcam. Washi tape, scissors and washi tape. Scissors and washi tape. Internet connection. Absolutely, we need an internet connection. Endless row of postage stamps for Amazon. Endless row of postage for Amazon. Are we losing steam? We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So that would be 3 pages front and back. My ink flows through the back here, so I have to read from back to front because it's nothing but gibberish on the back of these. Washi tape that sticks without adding glue. So you want some duct tape? All right, I think that I'm going to call it an end to the list because I think we've got an awful lot here. It is so cool to see the things that we come up with. Ribbon and lace, Sharon says. We'll add that. Ribbon and lace. Ribbon and lace. Quality acrylic paint. All right, stop. And so we came up with quite a list of everything. Of course, I don't know what I did with my checklist. When I do streams, everything goes every place. Here it is. So we did quite a bit tonight. I actually checked everything off. I started out by doing my angel reverse collage. I painted gold paint in between my little sketches. We opened Happy Mail from Ronda and Shannon Green. I painted the blue on my for my Shakespeare cover. I'm starting that. I did those children's sketches on ATCs. We did our doodle game. Played with the die cutter and the acrylic sheets. I really liked how it embossed. And I punched out those little buttons for my tube book. You spent your gift card many times over. Oh, I said stop. Gel pens, jelly plate. Oops, we're going shopping again. We didn't get everything we wanted. Jelly plate and gel pens. Look at that. And I don't think we have a fully stocked studio, though. Yeah, I think so. I think we spent our $50 over and over and over. But how fun it was to do that and to think about things that we would buy. How cool. Well, you guys, it's getting kind of late. It's 11:30 here. It's 12:30 on the East Coast. So, thank you all for coming and bearing with all my searches for everything. I'm going to be working on my tube book. I'm going to be looking for some of those spray bottles at Walmart because I'd like to do more of this. And I've got my main goal this weekend, though, is to do my April journal. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. And if you have a little time to yourself, do some art.